live from Arlington, Texas. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Taveras snags it on the run. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Here's Lane Thomas. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Joey Gallo. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Carter ranging back towards the wall. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back in Arlington, and today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's going to be Marcus Semien. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. No.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Corey Seager stands in here,
1 ball,
takes ball
no
1
strike.
low. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. That's in there. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the batter now, Adolis Garcia.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed.
Too low.
Two outs, base is empty. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back at Globe Life Field, and here is Joey Meneses.
Joey Meneses.
Eovaldi back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Eovaldi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. There's a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with two strikes. He breaks it off, good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. No score here in the second. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
1-1 now. Foul ball there. And another ball. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Hebert Ruiz. There's the strike. Rosario at first, one gone. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Boots it.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one is inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Nick Senzel in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 on, 1 out. And now Nick Senzel. In for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Victor Robles. First pitch just misses. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. First and second, 2 down. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Evan Carter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And a pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Here's Josh Young. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And now the lefty. No, that one outside. Off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Senzel over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Left-hand batter waits. And a ground ball to first. Gallo takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rangers nothing. On to the third inning. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out to short. Seager on the run. Throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Thomas, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
One
there.
ball, one strike.
That
Ball
misses
two.
the zone, and a count 2-1. One down, base is empty.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. And now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And a good eye there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And there's ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Meneses in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter now, Jonah Heim. As the lefty gets to work. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1.
2-1.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting in, the center fielder.
Here's Leody Taveras. That one inside, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's ball four.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ezekiel Duran in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. In the air out towards right center. Robles on the move to the alley. Robles makes the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Marcus Semien will hit next. First pitch not close. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. That is the inning. Rangers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth. And now here is Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Evaldi back to work.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just off the inside edge. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. There's a strike. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Inside ball 4.
The batter, number 2.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Calls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Corey Seager. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yeah, there's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. And a quick out, number 1.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder
Evan Carter now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And fouled off. The Nats up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. That one just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Josh Young to bat next. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Young in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
It is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Center field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Pitch misses. Ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bounced out to short. Abrams. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And there's a strike.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty delivers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. The shortstop takes the ball. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 2-1, and that's a double.
Now batting. Right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Down the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. that one off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at second. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Here's Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Two outs. Foul ball. A wind and a pitch. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 3. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Leody Taveras. And the pitch. Just missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Now the designated hitter, Ezekiel.
Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Simeon in the box again. Takes a strike. The next offering misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
2-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Corey Seager waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is down low. That one ripped. Gone. He sends it out of here. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-0. Swung on, belted. Flying after this one. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good rid of it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Carter. Fouled off. He was late.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Here comes a pitch.
No,
just missed. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Floro getting cranked up as well. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. This to third. Senzel fires to first on the run, and he beats the throws. He couldn't recover in time.
Good hustle. And we're talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That clips a corner. Garcia at third. Carter on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Hard liner. Took the extra bases. 1 runs in. Coming home. Relay call. Save. He beats it. And they lead by 3.
His His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Yohan Adon into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Up next for the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, right to the backstop. Catcher has it, fires to first. Not in time, he legs it out. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
1-0.
In the dirt. He is safe. And now a single might score 2. Second and third, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers. Back in Arlington. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. Meneses, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Just missed. And the 1-0 misses low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Rosario in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. The Nationals trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the runner holds.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Ruiz up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Burke warming up as well. The pitch.
Ball two.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Clips the corner. Now 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now Luis Garcia. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Senzel now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Meneses on second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offer in there for a strike. Slider right there. Righty to the plate. Upstairs. In the air, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 5 and the Nationals 2. Back at Globe Life Field. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Leody Taveras. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Weems up and loosening in the pen. They say a win.
0-2.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And he chases that one. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Duran up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here is Marcus Semien. And ball 1. Man at first, one away. Next offering misses, and now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And he deals. On the ground, 2 ball. Senzel over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 5 and the Nationals 2. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Kirby Yates.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number
The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Good eye in that spot. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. The 1-2. Struck him out. Really pulled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas digs in now. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail at 5-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Corey Seager. Adone back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And the next pitch is way outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a pitch. Flips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Seager gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. On to Gallo. There's two.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag, you got to avoid the runner sliding in, but that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Kicks and fires. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Josh Young getting ready to hit. Pickoff move to first. And he's back safely. Out to short. A sliding stop at short. And he gets him. Nicely done. One left for Texas. And it remains 5-2. Welcome back. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. David Robertson. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. A strikeout and a walk.
Joey Gallo.
And a pitch.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Up the middle. And that one handled. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pulls that one foul. Right-handed reliever knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals, and that one is inside ball one. That's down and in.
2-2.
Grounded to low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and the deficit remains 5-2. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging in, Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it stays fair.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
No, that's
just
down.
missed. The 1-0. Runner on the go. That smash towards center. Robles snags it.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. Right through there for a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Low leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Ezekiel Duran. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Nationals 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jose Leclerc.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ruiz leading things off and takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And the slider just misses.
1 strike.
top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Bounce to the right, low. And he handles it himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Nick Senzel.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Nick Senzel. And that's in for a strike. And the slider just misses. The Nationals trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. And that's too high.
2-1.
That one inside. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. Fouled off left side. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
1 strike away.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2. Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaubel. Thanks for joining us.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.